Say it again.
Which bad consequence did you have? Almost one bad consequence you had in your life after this event.
A bad sequence.
A bad consequence. How do you say in English? Conseguenza.
Consequences.
You
have negative aspects.
Negative,
aspects.
something
okay.
negative. Sorry.
I would say in one word, everything.
Oh,
I think, well, I'm serious. In America,
Really?
in America, in my view,
Yes.
the world turned down after the 60s generation.
Yeah.
We went more and more toward the Berlusconis of the world, the Richard
Yes, we
Nixon,
can understand.
the George Bushes, and so on, politically, and then also artistically. I think you could make a very good argument that there was an explosion of creativity in the 60s.
Of course.
And then subsequently everything went to money. And you were only judged as famous and successful if you made money. Whereas in the 60s, creativity was it. I think people died. If the Jefferson airplane were to be successful, they would create a unique sound. Or Richie Havens unique, or Joan Baez unique.
Even the Grateful Dead and so on.
Absolutely. You didn't imitate. No. You became yourself.
That's
Today, if there's a hit, you imitate the group that has the hit.
You're right.
Slightly
You're right. I completely agree.
And as an art person, I think this professor would tell you that's boring. That's very boring. Money is boring.
Oh yes,
Very
sure,
boring.
sure, absolutely.
I go to sleep.
Yes.
No
So you now gave us a political or social interpretation of my question. And on your personal life, your intimate, personal, emotional life, did you have a bad, did you say it before, not consequence, but
My greatest...
because we are Italian, we love personal
I
affairs, you know.
I tell you an Italian story.
Thank you.
I have had many wonderful partners and wives, too many. But now, for the last decade, I have had one Dutch doctor, and she is a fantastic. You will meet her. She's coming here. Dutch doctor. She has spent 25 years in Africa doing only non-profit things with like the Maasai, Maasai people.
Maasai tribe, yes.
Exactly. Working on how to keep them happy without inroads from other people that destroy their lives.
Also, they are beautiful men.
They're
Maasai,
absolutely
Maasai people.
And the great thing about this Dutch doctor is that she is more left-wing than I will ever be. The Dutch are way. Here's my left hand. The Dutch are way over here, right? So I think I'm left-wing. She keeps me very, very honest. And then also in other things, that she is a motorcyclist. I love motorcycles. I told a story earlier, a true story.
Did you arrive in Italy by motorcycle?
No. But when I was a boy, I came here and I loved the Ducati.
Oh,
which is made
Ducati.
here. And so I came. I bought a Ducati, a 350 motocross scrambler, and I drove it all over Italy for a vacation.
How long ago? How long ago?
Oh, 40 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then I took the Ducati back to America and sold it for enough money that it paid for the whole trip.
Very good.
Yeah, that's
very
Is that
good.
cool?
Very
so
good.
now when I'm here, tomorrow or the next day, I want to go to the factory
Ducati.
and get on another one.
Of sure, yes.
Yeah.
The scrambler is
Now they are more and more expensive, probably.
I think they make 600, 1,200, many cylinders. The 350 that I had was one cylinder and super
Was
motorcycle.
Desmotronic system.
Desmotronic.
Desmotronic, yeah.
You're old enough to remember.
Yes, I
I
am.
see the gray hair here.
Yes, I was on the first races when Ducati started races.
You're a motorcyclist.
I am a Vespa.
Good bike. Vespa.
Vespa scooter Piaggio. I'm in the middle.
No,
Yes.
no, you know, that's Listen to this. I think the smaller the motorcycle, the bigger the penis, because
Yeah.
you don't have
That's
to
a
compensate.
projection.
Yeah, you don't have to compensate.
Yeah.
The people on Vespas actually have very big penises because they think, oh, I'm so secure.
We don't need a.
Yeah. Well, I have a
show it,
medium.
yeah.
I have a medium-sized penis, so I need a Ducati.
I can confirm anyway your thesis.
Exactly. We have
Yes,
to
no,
look at
I don't want to exhibit.
but I think you're right. But of course, the Harley, the famous Harley Davidson. Oh, their penises.
Yeah.
Some girls want
Too
to
noisy, maybe.
are interested
Too
in
noisy.
the argument.
So, Michael,
Yeah.
when a nation votes for Berlusconi, we are really down. This is the lowest level we ever reached.
But I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
In all seriousness, listen to this carefully. You know I'm very left-wing, okay?
Yeah, sure.
The problem that we faced in America, I think you would face here, which is we got Obama elected. However, he now appointed a great man, a scientist who is Chinese American. His name is Stephen Chu, and he is the top energy secretary. So I am very concerned with the planet, because, frankly, not as a worshiper, but we need the fucking planet. We got to get our food, we got to get all this kind of thing. Okay, so Stephen Chu is brought in, Nobel Prize winner, right, to run energy. He just gave an interview like last week, and he said, even though Obama and I really want to save the environment, clean it all up and so on, we don't have the votes in Congress.
Oh, that's
right.
Oh my
the votes
and
in Congress.
The votes
That's
in Congress.
disgusting.
And he said very honestly, he said, why? Because we have a system in America where the energy companies can give money to the campaigns,
that
right?
goes on a lot of here,
Right?
too, so true.
And so the whole point is, even if you exchange Berlusconi and kick him out, where is your parliament? Do you think you can get the votes in the parliament?
I'm
right?
sure.
So now the world thinks we've got Obama, but he doesn't make the law. He's just a leader, right?
Yeah, but
And if
we
he
don't
can't
even
get-
have Obama. That's the problem. At least you
The
have him.
lefties
I
also
hear
have
you.
it.
Why do you keep this asshole? Why do you keep this asshole?
I never
What's
voted
the
for
secret?
him. We don't know.
Because
Why do
Italy
people-
is
why do people vote for
Italy
it?
is a long time. We are waiting for the civil war, and we never did. We have to do.
Oh, please.
But by the way, I think the one
probably yes.
I hope not.
Let me tell you.
Probably yes.
Let me tell you an obscure idea. When I left medical school, I'm trained as a doctor in Columbia in New York City, and one of my first films before Woodstock was on the American Communist Party. And by the way, we always think of Italy as where you actually have communists.
Really?
In your
We had.
Oh
We
yeah,
had.
it's well known.
Even by now?
It's well. Don't you still have some?
Yeah, we
I
have
think.
better.
No, it's going down.
Even now,
It's going
oh,
down.
do you know
A
even
lot.
Obama?
They're calling
Obama
themselves
hates Castro.
Yeah.
Hates what?
Castro.
Castro.
Yeah.
He's communist. This is no good. The only good communists are the Chinese because we buy their products. But my point here is that with communism coming along, I made the first film when I left medical school on American communism. And guess what? In the village of Woodstock, New York, which is the font of the festival,
Really?
in 1911, 100
my God.
years ago,
Oh my
the
God.
American Communist Party was founded.
Oh my God.
And the reason why the festival became the festival is that event.
Yeah, because
That
it
after
was-
that, Woody Guthrie came there, communist, Pete Seeger, communist,
yeah.
Bob Dylan, nearly a communist, Joan
yeah.
Baez,
Yeah.
right? So the festival really came about because of communism. Isn't that interesting? And then,
Yeah.
there you are, you know, bad rap. Did you know that?
No?
No? Did you know that? There you are.
So we are happy to have meet an American communist. You are only. How many are you in America? 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah.
No one else. No one else.
Michael,
But no, really.
what do you think about Bologna? It's the
Bologna.
first time?
Well, I know of Bologna because it's one of the oldest universities in the world.
It's the oldest.
And I'm basically a professor. And therefore my hope is that maybe through you and others, I want this course, I've written a course, a 1-semester course on human beings. It's called Homo sapiens, the big picture, the last 130,000 years, the next 200 years from the point of view of an alien from another universe. And Harvard, Yale, Utrecht, Oxford, they are all doing this course. So I want the oldest university in the world to also do it, because Homo sapiens are 130,000 years old, and I understand Bologna is about 1,000 years.
Yeah, it's 800 and it was founded
900.
188.
900.
Before Oxford.
Yeah,
That's
it's
cool.
the world, yeah.
Well, then I hope you will do the Homo sapiens, which we are all 130,000 years. Okay?
Ok.
Okay, great.